Now, the late Chief of Defence Forces, General Francis Ogolla, has finally been laid to rest at his Ngia home in Siaya County. President William Ruto led the nation in bidding farewell to the fallen military chief who died in a helicopter crash on Thursday, the 18th of April, alongside 9 other military officers, making him the first KDF boss to die in office. Ogolla was accorded a 19-gun salute, and as Alice Diana reports, Ogolla was buried without a coffin at 3 p.m. in his Ngia home, with only a piece of cloth covering his body, which was in adherence to his wishes.
Hundreds of mourners assembled at the Obama Kogelo Primary School in Ngia Village, Siaya County, for a burial service of the late Chief of Defence Forces CDF, General Francis Ogolla. His body, which was lying at the Mashujaa Funeral Home in Nairobi since Thursday evening, was flown into Kisumu Airport by a military plane. The body was received by Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua alongside top military officials and ICT Cabinet Secretary Eliud Owalo. A brief military parade was conducted at the airport in honor of the general before the body was transported by a special Mercedes hearse and escorted by outriders and military vehicles to his Ngia home in Siaya County, with residents lining up along the way to catch a glimpse of the entourage. The mass recession for the general, which entailed opening prayers, welcoming remarks, eulogy, and tributes from family, friends representatives, church representatives, military representatives, and the government, was held at Senator Obama Kogelo Primary School.
When my mom called me and told me your dad has gone down in a helicopter crash, they're very useless bloggers. You're so quick to post pictures. I've been told by my mother my father's gone down. 10 minutes later, I'm seeing a helicopter burning. What does that mean? Of course he's dead. And people are so insensitive, so you broke the news. Umepewa EGH for breaking the news that the general is dead. Let us be sensitive, tafadhali. Bloggers, watia media. Mwambiwa bloggers wache mchezo and mention them by name. Lakini yo tabia bana.
The military, led by the acting Chief of Defence Forces Lieutenant General Charles Kahiriri, eulogized Ogolla as a leader, commander, and mentor to them.
General Ogolla was a fine airman. Above all, he was a leader, he was a commander, and he was a mentor to all of us in the Kenya Defence Forces.
We wish to today, Your Excellency, just convey condolences of the KDF to the wider family of the late General, now that we are in his home area. Please accept our heartfelt condolences, as well as the people of Siaya and the general region of Nyanza, because this was your gallant son, that you will be dearly missed.
The government officials who were present at the burial praised the late general, saying he was a brilliant military leader who contributed to matters national security.
Ogolla alikuwa na kipawa cha ujuzi wake kwa mambo ya kijeshi, na pia akawa na kipawa sana kwa mambo ya kuhusu diplomasia, na haya yote aliyatumia vizuri sana kuhudumia taifa letu na kupeana heshima kwa majeshi yetu.
Your Excellency, we have accompanied you here to this great county of Siaya to honor and bury a decorated general, a career military strategist, accomplished fighter pilot, a competent and focused team leader, a humble, kind man, and all of us are privileged to have served with him under you.
Describing him as a passionate commander and a patriot of great humility and integrity, President William Ruto gave assurance that the vision Ogolla had for the Kenya Defence Forces will be implemented.
I am very confident, as I was then, that in the hands of General Ogolla, the security of Kenya was assured. He demonstrated in strategy, in word, and in deed that he loved this country, that he wanted the best for Kenya, and he stopped at nothing.
After the tributes, Bible readings followed, then a sermon, family prayers, and finally a vote of thanks before proceeding to the burial site in Moore Village, where the general's body was interred. Only designated persons were allowed at the burial site. In adherence to his wishes, his interment was without a coffin, with only a piece of cloth covering his body. Honoring his service, General Ogolla, who passed away while in office, received a solemn 19-gun salute from the officers he led for nearly a year. As questions continue to arise about what caused Thursday's helicopter crash in Kaben in Elgeyo-Marakwet County, the late General Francis Ogolla will be remembered as the shortest-serving Chief of Defense Forces in the country so far, having taken over the leadership of the military on the 29th of April 2023. He leaves behind a widow, Mrs. Eileen Kadhambi Ogolla, and two children, Lona Acheng Omondi and Joel Rabuku Omondi Ogolla. He also leaves behind one daughter-in-law, Mudhoni Njenga Mwaura, and one grandson. Alice Diana, Hope TV Newswatch.